My name is Robert Lavalva, and I'm the director of a nonprofit organization called New Amsterdam Market. Our goal is to create a new, permanent, indoor public market for New York City that would champion and promote regional and sustainable agriculture and food production.
When people taste fresh food that's well grown, they know the difference. And so I think that to have a place where those tastes are brought together, you begin to educate people and they begin to care about it. That's a wonderful thing, and it's nothing like what happens in a supermarket, nothing.
It's a quality of life issue. If we don't have foods that are made locally, we're not going to eat great food.
All this stuff is harvested about 13 miles from here.
Anywhere for puppy food.
What?
I came today to the market because I wanted to support what's going on here, these great local businesses and farms and bakeries.
I was amazed by how many people were in awe of local produce, and they couldn't believe the way it smelled and felt and how fresh it was and the variety.
When people taste real honey, you know, you see it in their face. I have any number of people, oh, I don't like honey. But when they taste like, oh, this is honey.
Thomas Jefferson and the first people who tasted American fruits said that the fruits were so high flavored that the Europeans couldn't even stand them when they first came to this country because the soil was so rich. Building a local food system is really essential for people to be enlightened about agriculture.
It's about relearning a way to produce food that is more in concert with our environment, and we know we need to do that.
The small farms do not pollute the land. Without the farms, the land would not be fertile, cultivated. Or if they don't have a market for their product or a fair price for their product, they're going to go out of business.
Our farmland is disappearing, and we need to bring it back. We need to be able to supply New York City once again with local food.
In the 1970s, there were 325 dairy farms in Dutchess County, and now there are 23. And they all went out of business because they couldn't afford to make a living. And if the farms disappear, the houses will be here. And then you never go back from development back into farming. It's lost.
There's a huge amount to be gained by the city and the state working together because we're interested in preserving farmland, and there are farmers out there who need to be able to survive, and we have to make that investment in them.
A market can begin getting people connected again to the growing of food and how dependent we are on nature.
You talk about 6 degrees of separation from people. These kinds of markets put people that close to animals and to nature and to production.
One of the interesting things about markets, as opposed to, let's say, supermarkets, is that they build relationships. It's where the urban world and the rural world come together.
There's just kind of an inherent interaction that happens at that kind of market that's much more meaningful and much more enjoyable than just pushing a cart through the aisles.
When you know them, you care about them, you want to support them, and you realize that you are both equally dependent on each other.
We can do more for agriculture when we support it as a city. Public markets are one of the ways that cities have always built up agricultural systems.
I think it's important to create the New Amsterdam Market in New York because the farmers need to farm, and they need to have a place in New York City where they can have somebody else be there and sell it for them.
Purveyors would pull together products to save farmers from having to spend time marketing that they should be spending producing.
We as individual farmers would not have the time to go down to a green market every week, but if there was a market there for purveyors who were selling our product, that would be greatly advantageous to us.
The green markets are great. Now it's time to take the next step. The demand is there.
I've been looking forward to this for a while. I just wish this was always here.
New Yorkers want this. We want this.
The difference with the New Amsterdam is there is an extra gram of soul in there because it's coming from people who have a vision that is not only commercial, but it's also about helping the community and sharing with others. And you don't find that all the time, so you need to cherish this kind of, special project.